Everybody, welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia, and this week we are going to talk about how to talk about your favorite music and musicians. So this week we'll do a lot of basic sentence and a lot of basic grammar pattern practice. I think we're loading everything now. We'll see everything in just a moment, but as you join, please don't forget to hit the like and share button so that other people can find today's lesson. Let's see, we're getting Facebook up now. I don't see anybody in YouTube yet. We're loading. Oh, there are a few people. Hi, Ashu, hello, and Sushio, hello. There's people. Hello, hello. I see YouTube. Facebook is coming. Instagram is up, I presume. Sorry, I can't see your comments live. But yes, today we're talking about how to talk about music and musicians. So today's lesson will cover 3 main points. I'm going to talk first about how to share your favorites, how to talk about your favorite musicians naturally. Second, we're going to talk about live performances and like how to get tickets, like getting tickets and talking about live performances. And finally, we'll talk about your experiences a little bit. So that's a lot to do today. I see lots of people in the YouTube chat now. Hi, everybody. Vailson and Black Cow and Ahmed and Halia and Wellington and Alan and Santiago. And on Facebook, great. Facebook is up now, too. Hi, everybody on Facebook. William, Carolina, Omar. Hello, everybody. Great. Thank you very much for coming, as always. I will wait another minute for other people to join us live. While we wait, as always, there is free stuff for you from the link below the video on YouTube, above the video on Facebook, and because many of you have asked about how to download our free stuff, we want to show you quickly while we wait for other people to join. So I think we'll see a screenshot, in just a second. Yeah, there it is. If you're watching on Instagram, you can't see, but these are all of the free things, some free things that we have on the website. So when you go to the website, when you click on the link, you'll go to a sign-up page. If you don't have an account, you can sign up there from the sign-up page and pick up these free downloads there. So did we already see the sign-up page? No? Okay, no problem. So you can find these things from the link below the video on YouTube. Yeah, there's the sign-up page, I think. So check this out. You need to make an account if you do not have one. All right, good. So as I said, today we're going to talk about music. So let's get started. I see lots of people are here now. Fantastic. So I'm going to share the video, and then I am going to start today's lesson. So we're going to begin today by talking about your favorites. So I want to share some very simple patterns, actually, for talking about your favorite artists and your favorite musicians, and just give you a couple of reminders about how to make sure you always sound natural. So let's begin with just this very simple pattern, a very simple pattern. It is musician or band. So I have these 2 words here, musician and band, to refer to like one person as a musician, like one artist, one single person, and a band as a group of people. So because we're talking about one person or a group of people, we need to think about this for grammar purposes. So when you use musician, like a single person, you'll use musician is my favorite. So oftentimes we don't say like my favorite artist or my favorite singer or something. We just say my favorite. So for example, Lady Gaga is my favorite. That's fine. It's very clear Lady Gaga is your favorite artist or your favorite singer, usually in the conversation. If, however, your favorite is a band, meaning it's a group of people, you'll use band, especially like if the band name is plural, like it ends in an S, you'll use band are my favorite. So for example, the Chainsmokers, this is like a plural, right? The Chainsmokers are my favorite, or the Foo Fighters are my favorite. So when you're using a band name that has this S, it's the plural form, you need to change your grammar as well. The Chainsmokers are my favorite. So make sure your grammar matches the title of the band too. So that's an important point. So in the chat, send along, who is your favorite? Who is your favorite? Which artist or which band is your favorite? Instagram, I can't see you live, but you can send them so your other viewers can see. So send your favorite in the chat. I will try to check live. In the meantime, if you want to be specific, about a band, you can use a pattern like this. Something something is my favorite band. So in this case, we can use is because we're using the word band here. So we're talking about bands specifically. BTS is my favorite band. So here in this pattern, we are not including the word band at the end of the sentence. Here we are. So it's okay to use this because this is singular. Band is singular. Okay. Some people are sending some examples. The Beatles are my favorite. Yes, the Beatles are my favorite. The Beatles are my favorite. If you use this pattern, the Beatles maybe is my favorite band. You're using the word band to describe that. You'll use is. Lana Del Rey is my favorite musician. Good. Bon Jovi is my favorite. Very nice. Okay. Billie Eilish is my favorite. Good. Okay. BTS is my favorite band. Nice. Very nice. Cultura Profetica is my favorite band. I don't know that one. T-Rex and the Pterodactyl. Is that a real band? Eric. Okay. 50 Cent was my favorite when I was younger. Nice one. Nice one. So past tense. 50 Cent was my favorite when I was younger. Nice one. Nice past tense one. Someone says, you are my favorite teacher. That's cool. Okay. Ed Sheeran is my favorite musician. Nice. Nine Inch Nails is my favorite band. Perfect. Very nice. Coldplay is my favorite band. Perfect. Perfect. Great examples. Alan Walker is my favorite. I don't know Alan Walker. Okay. Hello to everyone saying hello still. Good. Okay. I think you guys got it. Nice one. Nice one. So let's continue then. After these patterns, how do you talk about like genres? So this is another key word for today, genre. This word, can you see it? Genre. It's G-E-N-R-E. Sorry, my writing's a little messy. This is pronounced genre. Genre. It makes that j sound. So not like genre, or not like gunra, nothing like that. The pronunciation is genre. So genre means type of something, type of thing. So like type of music, category of music. For example, rock or pop, hip hop, house, soul, jazz. So that's a genre. So you can use this simple pattern to explain your favorite musician or your favorite band or your favorite genre. So there's a slash here. So you can say, I like musician, or I like band, or I like or I love genre. For example, I love Janelle Monáe. I love Janelle Monáe. That's an artist in this case. For a genre, I like rock. I like rock. Some people are writing, my favorite genre is R&B. That's good too. Very nice, very nice. So try to name your favorite genre as well. What is your favorite genre? My favorite genres are probably house and classical lately. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird combination. Anyway, so what are your favorite genres of music? Okay, I like R&B. I love EDM, says someone on Facebook. Very nice. AC/DC is my favorite band. Good. Someone says, I like jazz. Cool. I like K-pop. Very nice. Okay. I love rockabilly. Interesting. There are quite a few different. I wasn't sure what kind of music everybody listened to. I like pop, says another person. Very nice. Okay, good. Sounds good. I like bossa nova. Oh, yeah, me too. I like bossa nova as well. That's great. All right, Smooth jazz is my favorite. Smooth jazz is my favorite. So someone, Antonia on YouTube, used a different pattern here. They used genre is my favorite. So you can totally do that. That's fine. Genre, you can put that here. Genre is my favorite. Perfectly okay to do that. Genre is my favorite. Very nice. Other ones, I like rock and J-pop. Good. I love rock, pop, and jazz. Good. I like industrial metal. What does that sound like? I can't imagine that. I like hip hop. I like pop. Are you listening to industrial metal back there? I saw you shaking your head. Okay. Someone says DJ Kawasaki is my favorite. Wow. Shout out to DJ Kawasaki in the live stream. That's pretty funny. Okay. All right. Let's move on then. We're about 11 minutes in. So let's take a quick break. Yes, we'll take a quick break, and if you missed it earlier, as always, we do have free stuff for you, but we wanted to show you how to access this, because lots of you have asked how you get the free stuff we show you every week. So, 3 steps. I will show you 3 screenshots. I'll go away briefly here. First, this is just an example of the free things, the free PDFs that you can download. So to get these things, go to the link below the video on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, or above the video on Facebook. It will take you to our website here. So here, if you do not have an account, you need to make an account. It's free, a free account on this website. This is the EnglishClass101.com. When you make the account, if you don't have one already, you can download the free stuff we showed you just before. For example, this one. So this is the family and relatives one, but there are lots of different ones that you can pick up too. So please check that out. I was going to show you the music one. I think it's hard to see in all that time. I don't know. Okay, maybe I can show later. Later? Okay. Let me grab it and I'll show it. This one. So I'm talking about, you can't see it on the webcam today. On the back of this, there's one here. Ooh, there's this. It says singing in English, yes, but it's not about just singing. On the back right here is a list of genres in English, a list of genres. So we just talked in the chat, like pop, hip hop, house music, R&B, techno, funk, rap, all of that is here. So is this pattern, and other patterns are on this part. So if you want to practice phrases like these from today's lesson, please check out this PDF, the Singing in English PDF. Okie dokie, good. Someone says, I don't have a printer. You don't have to print it out. It's a PDF, so you can save it to your computer or save it to your phone. So you don't have to print it out. Okay, let's continue on to the next part of today's lesson. If you're just joining us, today's lesson is talking about musicians. We're talking about musicians, and now we're going to talk about concerts. So if you have not already, please make sure to like and share the video so others can find it. Okay, let's move on then to part 2. Part 2, I want to focus on live performances. So please note, in English, in American English anyway, when we talk about live performances, we use the word concert. So I know in some cases, maybe in some languages, it's common to use the word just live to talk about something, like I saw that artist's live, but we don't use that word in English. We use concert. So first, let's talk about getting tickets for a concert. We use this expression, to get tickets. Yes, you can use buy tickets. I want to buy tickets, or I need to buy tickets. More casually, I feel, in everyday conversation, we use get tickets. I want to get tickets. Past tense, I got tickets. So, for example, I want to get Katy Perry tickets. I want to get Katy Perry tickets. So this is a very simple pattern. Place the artist or the band name before tickets. So here, to get, right here is where your artist name goes, the artist name. So I want to get Katy Perry tickets, or I couldn't get tickets is another thing you can use. This is past tense, couldn't. I was not able to. I couldn't get Katy Perry tickets. So use the artist name before tickets here. I could be specific. I couldn't get Katy Perry tickets is how I would make this in the negative. So to get tickets, please use this to talk about tickets for live performances. Okay, so with that, once you get tickets, you buy tickets. I got tickets to see Katy Perry. I got Katy Perry tickets. You can use a pattern like this to talk about your plans. So I'm going to the musician concert. A couple points here. They're small points, yes. First is this, the. I'm going to the musician or band, again, concert. So why the? Why do we use the here? It's because usually in your city, like at that time, there's just one concert from that artist. Like there's maybe like one weekend only or like one night only to see that artist. So we use the. I'm going to the Rihanna concert. So there's just one. This sounds quite natural, actually. Another pattern you can use is I'm going to musicians or artists or band or whatever. I'm going to musicians concert is also okay. Here, the point is this apostrophe S, possessive form. So I'm going to Rihanna's concert. In that pattern, know the. I'm going to Rihanna's concert, okay? I'm going to the Rihanna concert. Both of those are fine. They communicate the same idea. All right, some examples are coming in. I want to get Adele tickets. Very nice. Other ones on YouTube. I want to get Coldplay tickets. Good, okay. Someone says I couldn't get Bruno Mars tickets. Okay, I got a temporary job just to see the show. Wow, that's intense. Others. I went to Avicii's concert in Tomorrowland. Oh, okay, cool. The article used to refer to something. Yes, that's correct. I want to see Justin Bieber in concert. Ah, okay. Yeah, lots of different tastes for sure. I got Paul McCartney tickets several times. However, they were sky-high expensive. Yeah, for sure. Paul McCartney is probably a pretty expensive artist. My parents are going to see Paul McCartney. That's true. Woo. Okay. Someone says, I like the Rolling Stones. Good. Nice examples, everybody. Okay. Let's move along then to this other pattern, this other concert-related pattern. I'm gonna see Rihanna tonight. I'm gonna see Rihanna tonight. So this pattern, it sounds like maybe you're going to, this is the pattern you might use with your friends. Like, I'm going to see my friend tonight, or I'm going to see my parents tonight. But for concerts and for like live performances with really famous performers, it's natural to use this pattern too. And we understand they're not probably your friend. We understand you're just going to their concert. So I'm gonna see Rihanna tonight. That's also okay to use. It sounds a little more casual. Okay, onward. So if you want to talk about the artist's performance, so like after the performance, you want to report to your friends or to your family or something what the performance was like. Was it good? Was it bad? What did you think? So here you can use the musician or band, whatever, plus was or were. Again, this depends on, is it a single artist? Is it one person? Or is it a group of people? And then you can choose an adjective that you like. Here, my suggestion is amazing, amazing. You can use incredible, awesome, so good. For example, Bruno Mars was so good. Bruno Mars was so good. So here I'm using was, because Bruno Mars is one guy, single person, he's alone, well, with his group of, dancers and so on. But we'll use Bruno Mars was so good, and you can extend that so sound, was so good. So that's quite natural. Another word that you might not know is this one, unreal, unreal. Here I have Beyonce is unreal. Beyonce is unreal. So unreal means they're so good, it seems like it's not real life. So Beyonce is unreal, or Bruno Mars is unreal. So it's so amazing, it's so good. It's like, wow, this person is not like part of reality. It's amazing. Beyonce is unreal. Okay, I don't see Facebook. What's going on? Oh, I'm going to the Taylor Swift concert, says Gloria. Cool. All right. Other examples. Someone says, I am unreal. I am real. I am real, in fact. Okay. All right. The last point here is if you want to talk about an artist's live performance before the performance, you can use this pattern. It is I hear, musician or band, is or are amazing live. Live. So this means I've heard, or I hear now, that this band or this group sounds really, really good in their live performances. But this is the pattern we use. So I hear Beyonce is amazing live, or I hear the Rolling Stones are amazing live. So this live shows the live performance is specifically what you're talking about, live performances. Okay, good. Let's take one more break then, I think. Yeah, before I go to the last one, if it's okay. I guess I can just show this this time. Okay. So I showed a couple of things earlier about the free stuff that we have, as always, the free PDFs you can download. I showed this earlier, and I talked about a couple things on the back of this. If you didn't see it, it's this. It says Singing in English, this PDF, but on the back is a lot of information like what I'm talking about in this lesson. At the top here is genres, categories. The second part is talking about your favorite kinds of music. This part I talked about here. And at the bottom, it's hard to see, but we've talked about a lot of them. It's like famous artists, famous musical groups. So if you want to like listen to some artists that are really popular in English-speaking countries, you can take a look at this list. We've talked about a lot of them. Taylor Swift, somebody mentioned Taylor Swift. I talked about Lady Gaga. Somebody mentioned 50 Cent. That's on here too. Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, someone mentioned in the chat too. So you can take a look at this. And you can also, on the front, if you're interested in music in general, take a look at the vocabulary words for specific instruments. So all the instruments in bands that make music. So check this out. You can find this from the link below the video on YouTube or above the video on Facebook. Check it out. All right, let's continue to the last part of today's lesson. The last part of today's lesson is a little bit open for you to send some examples in the chat. Lastly today, I want to talk about your experiences with music, your favorite music, or with your favorite bands, or with live performances. So at the beginning of today's lesson, a lot of you sent like your favorite musician, who your favorite musician is. So sometimes you want to talk about the first time you saw a musician live. This is how we do that. So I saw artist or musician or band for the first time when I was age or when I was in school. So for example, I saw the first band I saw, I don't know if anybody knows them, this is true. I don't know if anybody remembers Hanson. Yeah, yeah. Hanson was my first concert. So in my case, I would say I saw, this is a true story, I saw Hanson for the first time, and last time, for the first time, when I was, I think about 11. When I was 11 years old. I think I was 11 years old. Yeah, I liked Hanson when I was little. That is true. So this is how we express our first concerts. So I said too, I saw Hanson, the band, in this case, Hanson was the band name. I used for the first time. So this expression kind of implies, this expression suggests a little bit that I saw them again. In this case, I didn't see them a second time. I saw Hanson live one time. So if you're like a super fan of an artist and you've seen the artist many times, you can use this. If you only saw the artist like once, you can use a slightly different pattern, which is, which is my first concert was, in my case, Hanson. I was 11 years old, something like that. So this shows like the first concert you went to. In this case, Hanson was my first concert. So my first concert was artist. My first concert was band name. Okay, some examples are coming in. I saw Muse for the first time when I was MTY City. What does that mean? Muse, yeah, I used to listen to Muse actually when I was in high school. I listened to Muse. Did you listen to Muse? Yeah, all right, nice one. Tolson, never heard of that. Hanson. They were popular in the 90s for a song called Bop that was very popular among little girls like me, I think, because they were very cheerful and happy. Yeah, fun times. Okay. Other examples. I saw Linkin Park for the first time when I was 9 years old. Whoa, you saw Linkin Park when you were 9? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I saw Chris Brown for the first time in Kenya when I was 25. He crashed a fan's phone at the airport for asking for a selfie. Really? That's so mean. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. My first concert was New Kids on the Block. Whoa. New Kids on the Block. Yeah. Someone says I saw Mr. Children for the first time when I was 15. A Japanese fan perhaps? Okay. Mr. Children is a popular Japanese band. I saw El Cartel de Santa when I was 18 years old. Very nice. Good examples, everybody. This is really interesting. We have such different tastes in music. Let's see. I saw Metallica for the first time when I was 10 years old. Okay. Hello. This is the person who just said hello. Okay, good. I got deleted. Okay, let's go to the last point for today. The last point for today is about albums. So the first CD you bought, or maybe if you're like me, the first tape you bought, or maybe the first record you bought. So how do you express that? How do you talk about that? You can use this pattern. This is the first album I ever bought was musician's album. So my true example, I've talked about this on this channel before. I'll use CD. The first CD, so I'm changing album to CD here. You can use tape or record or whatever. The first CD I ever bought was Michael Jackson's. This is true. I remember it. Michael Jackson's Bad. Okay, so 2 points about this pattern. One, it's hard to see, sorry. The end of the artist's name has this possessive at the end, apostrophe S, because this album right here belongs to the musician. So the album name, the CD title is Bad. It belongs to the artist. So we use the possessive form here. The first CD I ever bought was Michael Jackson's Bad. The first tape I ever bought was Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. Also true. Really? You too? No. No. Good. So this is how we express the first something, the first piece of music that we ever bought. Leah says the first one she bought was Michael Jackson's Thriller. Nice one. Other ones, a couple of examples. The first album you ever bought was Michael Jackson's Dangerous? No way! All right, that's cool. Damien says, the first album I ever bought was Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. Really? No, really? That's interesting. Okay, other ones. The first CD I ever bought was The Beatles with the Beatles? What's that? I don't know. The first CD I ever bought was Vanessa Mae's album. Okay, nice. I don't know who Vanessa Mae is. Oh, I don't know that much about many different music types, I guess. On Facebook, Rishiana says, the first tape I bought was Celine Dion when I was 9 years old. Wow, yeah, Celine Dion. So the first tape I bought. Good. Other ones. Kaliab on Facebook says, the first CD I bought was Abraham's album. I don't know who that is. Cool, but nice. Very nice. The first TV, CD maybe, I ever bought was Jay-Z's Forever Young. Wow, okay, good. Lots of people are saying Michael Jackson too. Okay, we're not alone. All right, fantastic, nice example. So make sure that you use this apostrophe S in front of the album name if you remember it. If you don't remember it, you can use the pattern some other people are using. So the first tape I ever bought was Celine Dion. That's fine too. You can use that as well. Okay, but we have to finish there for today. That was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for sharing your examples. We have such different music tastes. That's cool though. All right, we'll finish there for today. So next week we will be back with a different topic. Next week we'll talk about something many of you have asked about. I'm going to cover the Holy Trinity, the trifecta of regret. That's not my phrasing, someone else's phrasing. Could have, would have, and should have. I'm going to talk about using could have, would have, and should have. Those three. It's going to be a lot for next week's lesson, but I hope that it's helpful. So many of you have asked about these things. So we're going to cover these three topics in next week's live stream, which will be June 26th, Wednesday, June 26th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City time. If you don't know it in your time, please Google it. So we're going to talk about should have, could have, and would have. We use these to talk about regrets. So please join us to learn how to use these with greater skill, I hope. So that will be next week, Wednesday. And then in the meantime, for sure, pick up the stuff that I showed you earlier, the free downloads. I'm focusing today on the music one, but of course, as always, there's lots of other stuff to check out too. So lots of other topics as well. So find everything from the link below the video on YouTube or above the video on Facebook. We'll finish there, so thank you so much to everyone for liking and sharing today's video. We really appreciate it, and thank you for all of your great example sentences. Enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.